Hello all. Like a maiden worker here. So, sorry it took me so long to make a video. It's really hard to find time to make a video. Especially because sleep's just so much better. So I have a different character here. This is Jinx. And she's the leader of the group that I was telling you about, Allison Norton. She is also a hacker. And she gets into trouble, but not like the trouble that you would think most do. When I say that she's a hacker, she likes to hack into federal stuff, and like she likes to hack into the city's files and stuff. Very talkative, but she's good at finding out information when she wants to find information out. Fight me, man. Ooh, this one. Too terrible. But I don't really have a job for her yet. I don't know what kind of job I want for her yet. Let's see. First of all, oh shit, I don't have any bank money. Damn. And I don't know if there is a banker. Sorry, I just woke up, so if I sound tired, so that's probably why. I don't think there is a ATM. We're going to have to park this. And hopefully I don't have the new thing that everybody else has an issue with. I think there should be a garage back here. If there's a garage back here, they have an ATM. I need she got signatures. Yeah, I've been moving my character's inventory around a lot lately. Now I know that there used to be a garage here. Oh, hell yeah.
Hey, homie! Saw you online.
Question is, do they have that inventory? Don't tell me. I picked the only garage that doesn't have my inventory. Are you kidding?
Like, what happened last night? I don't remember anything after my 12th bong hit.
Well, it looks like you're going somewhere else. Hold on. I need to do a Twitter post. Or whatever they call it now. Or just leave it at that. Yeah, some of the devs redid their like scripts, so it's kind of funny. So, like, whenever you unlock your car now, when you park it with the F1 menu, freaking, they throw a fit, which is, I don't know, I just find it funny. Anyways, as I was saying, was Jinx, her stuff is to hack in things she shouldn't know, or not exactly hacking, but into things. She's just a information gatherer kind of person.
Y'all see you later at that thing, homie.
And she's not very, how can I say it? She's not too keen on people. She's your normal
무슨 일이야?
person.
씨발, 내가 가장 아끼는 연인데? 안 꿀리는 내 좋은 거야.
I don't know what the hell this guy just said, but he said things. Too bad you can't make this a job. Because if you could make this place a job, this probably would be where Jinx would work. I don't know, I should see if there's a script for Life Invaders. Okay, so now we're going back to the beach and going with the
Let's go down to the range later, pal.
Now, I know that, like, with Allison, I showed how to get, like, the weapons and on the server, and I'm sure you guys are wondering, like, oh, why can you only get a pistol? That's the only weapon you can get unless you have the right connections and know people that can get you the bigger stuff. Which I have two friends that plan on making their own business. Like, the one dude's even making his own Y map for his business. So I'm like really stoked about that. Okay, so let's see what kind of doggo we want.
Hey, stop by the hotel later. Sounds good.
I think this one. I think I'm gonna name him Jack. Okay, so let's call Jack out so I can buy him some. Where are you, Jack? There you are. I love this pet menu. I love the fact that I can actually customize doggo how I want to customize doggo. So I can for him. I still find all these like little outfits adorable. And the shoes. Little head things. Yeah, I think these are cool. Like if you get the harness, it says rescue, security, police, and sheriff. These are still creepy. I love how everything goes in his inventory too. So I don't have to worry about cluttering up mine. Okay. So we have everything for him. Like this color on. Come on, pups. Let's go for a walk. What I like about it is, like, the people that make the pet script, they don't make it that the dog attacks people, which is
Hey, what's
nice.
going on, brother?
The dog just kind of follows you. Yeah, you're out of the water because I forgot that you have rings. Let's see.
I found a store that sells fresh breast milk.
Well then.
Message, remember me? You asked my
Well,
watch
it's
was a
not
gold?
really a store per se. More like a refrigerator in the back of a medical marijuana
I'm saying you
clinic.
never hollered back, girl. Just like the... Yeah, okay, guess that wasn't bad.
You have to ask for a special pot muffin, and then they take you in the back. That's the
Can I just take you out, though? Sumac, Joe, you on one. I was thinking up and at him.
So, but Jinx mostly sticks to herself. Sorry if I haven't really been talking about Jinx. Like I said, I just woke up, so my mind is in like whatever mood.
Go digging, ho! That's why your mama's a... Hello? That bitch hung up on me.
Oh, wow. I don't know what. I don't know what's been good.
I see you at the spot, big homie.
Some of these NPCs. I was like, wait a minute, where's my car? But I don't know yet, like what kind of job. Like I don't know if there's anything at Affinity job that would be good for her. I mean, could always check. Oh, I'm gonna go this way. I mean, where shop please? I'm even on your side of the road.
Hello, how's it going? Oh, good, of course. I'd love to. Listen, I could do tomorrow afternoon anytime from 3. Yeah, sure. I'll book one of their meeting rooms.
Where is it? Is there anything? Mm. Sadly, no. There's nothing here that would work for her. I gotta get her money. Somehow, some way. But, yeah, pretty much. Like, pretty much changes Jinx, she's not very talkative when it comes to people. And she wants to find information out about, like, companies or gangs, she'll try to be friendly with them. Just so she can find out things. But other than that, she can also be a danger to people. And the little group that she has with Allison and Kayla is not good. Now, where's Earl? I mean, where Allison is the, I guess you could say, hit woman of the group. And Kayla is, and Jinx is the leader. Kayla is a lot different. She's the more professional one. If Jinx can freaking get a read on somebody, Kayla will. Jinx is like Jinx is friendly to a point, but not so much. Like, I don't know what to really say about Jinx. I don't like letting too much out about my characters because people like to use shit the metagame. But Jinx does do a lot of, excuse me, Jinx does do a lot of stuff with computers. Is the hacker of the group who's been a hacker. She's an information character. She likes to gather information and takes notes on who's in the city and what they do and so on and so on. She's also the one that was originally made to track down Ava Walker. Because the story with Ava Walker was that Ava dated her younger brother. And if you don't remember how I said about Ava Walker, was when she used to do criminal stuff, like the old Ava Walker. When she used to do criminal stuff, she actually hooked up with Jinx's little brother. And what happened was Jinx pretty much lost her brother because Ava being Ava, decided that, oh, guess what, you helped me, now you're gone. Which was always one of Ava's things. She, unless it was her brother, like her brothers or something, she always cut off loose ends. And that's just who Ava was. She did not like loose ends at all. And
Every time a show comes to that place I want to see, I have to go visit my parents.
I don't know what I just heard, but whatever. There's a thing that I'm looking for, so I can it. There we go. I found it. There's another way to get down here, but I don't know how. I like this little path. Not many people actually know about this path. I am actually looking into a map. I don't know if you people ever heard of like the Mile High Club that the one creators are doing for that giant eyesore of a construction thing over there. We're not planning on getting Mile High because it glitches out. And it does not like MVE for some reason. But this, if I get the map for it that I went to, this will literally be a river. It won't, I mean, you won't be able to race cars down here no more. But it'd be nicer. So, I'm kind of excited about that. But back to the whole thing with Jinx and Eva, it was pretty much Jinx's younger brother fell for Eva. Eva pulled her normal bullcrap and was like, oh, I don't need you no more, or you help me route this, so I'm taking your half and goodbye to you forever. Well, of course, when they get a call, like Jinx gets a call that, oh, we found your brother, because at the time, Jinx and her brother didn't have a really good relationship with parents, so once Jinx turned 18, she literally took her brother from she literally took her brother from our parents and gave him a better life. But she pretty much gave him a better life and got him away from a abusive ship that they have with their parents. So you could say that she is very, very protective of her brother. So when she got the call that they found her brother dead, Jinx and her group went searching. And when they went searching, they found out about the Walker family. Jinx moved to LS, and that's the very same house, which this was on another server that's since closed down. But she moved into that very same house that she's living now, and she started tracking down anything she could about the Walkers. Of course, the first one that she found out was Chloe Walker, the one that works for Flaming Cat. So, of course, her and the girl, she would purposely go to Flaming Cat to go get her stuff fixed, just to figure out, okay, let's see if I can find anything on this Eva chick. Well, she soon found out that Chloe doesn't talk to Eva, and the only time she ever actually helped Eva out was when Eva got put in jail and needed somebody to pick up her car. Now, the twist to this story was when Jinx and them wanted to get someone, they would be friendly. So, from Jinx going around asking about Ava Walker, eventually Ava Walker ended up coming to her. And when Ava Walker ended up coming to her, that's when she decided to when Ava ended up coming to her, she decided to use it to her advantage. And when I say she decided to use it to her advantage, she used it to get to know Ava. To the point that before Ava decided to do the last big job that she almost got killed for.
Well, I'm done raising that little shit. He's your problem.
Oh, I like how that one looks.
Well, you should have thought of that when you were fucking my best friend.
Well then. that conversation
You
went
wanted a kid. He's
escalate.
your problem. When? I'm never coming back. I might stay on the West Coast forever.
Somebody sounds mad. Anyways, but after she found out who Eva was, she used everything in her power to try and win over Eva's trust, which she eventually did, to the point that when Eva went to go do the last job, she ended up handing Jinx most of her cars, and there was only one car that she actually handed her twin sister. After that, after she like won the trust of Eva, that's when Kayla started getting involved, because after that, Jinx, like Eva, disappeared. So Jinx ended up going back to her twin sister and looked for Kayla, or was looking for Eva, and when she couldn't get much out, and at the time I think Harriet was the owner of Slim Cat at the time. Harriet didn't really want to give out information, knowing that Cleo didn't trust Jinx anymore. Because not just anybody wants to try and be friends with Eva. They usually just leave her be. But the fact that Jinx made friends with Eva made Cleo, or Chloe, very shady about her, which made Harriet very shady about her, to the point that Harriet started working with a detective because to her something wasn't right about Jinx. Now, the thing with Jinx is when she started noticing that people didn't like her very well, she went into her little group and started using the White Rose or something. Like I said, I can't remember what the heck their name was, because this was like 2 or 3 years ago. Well, when things started to heat up for Jinx, they actually sent Kayla in. Kayla, she is a lot much more not nice. And she is definitely one not to mess with. Found out where I wanted to go. Don't know if I have enough money though. But But, yeah, as you can tell, she, like, I was very iffy about how I wanted her to be, because when messing with Harriet, you had to be careful. My friend's Rob's character, Harriet, was not to be messed with. That chick got some serious issues. And a hell of a freaking background story.
The fame or shame, because that is my favorite show.
But, so, back to, like, that whole thing, as you can tell, she, she kind of,
Damn, that's a disappointment. Well, what about one of them shows on Me TV?
so the thing that happened with that was, so Kayla got sent
I ain't
in
fly way out here to stay
take
in no long ass line.
care, that
Well, with
called
that
them to take care of the
argument,
situation,
you can just miss me
and
with all that mess.
she was a lot more knowing for, like, if you meet, when you meet Kayla, whenever I can make that video, she is known to be very,
What you doing all the way out here?
forward about things. And when I say that she's very forward about things, like, she'll look around. Like, she'll look around. Like, she literally went to the old Flaming Cat building and was noticing around, keeping them, taking tabs on the workers and everything. Because their whole target at the time was human. Well, once they found out that Eva ended up in prison and then escaped and then got taken down by the city and then just vanished after that, they went after Harriet, which was a big no-no. Because at the time, and there was this detective that was played by one of my other friends, and he started getting into Jinx's business with hacking documents from the police station and hacking other documents, to the point that he pulled a dirty thing and tagged her computer. So anything that she would look up, he knew about. And if you ever want to, like, to, in my eyes, you don't do that to a hacker. That's just a good way to put a target on your head. And that's exactly what happened. They watched him and watched him, and eventually they watched him enough to realize,
What do you mean I'm a
oh,
plus size?
okay, so
I'm not fat.
you are the one that tracked my computer. Well, then they start going after Harriet. Like, first it was the normal, like, Allison send in and beat the crap out of her with a baseball bat. Okay, this alerted them that they just pissed off the wrong group. Then you had Jinx trying to find out everything she could about Harriet by using her skills. And then you had Killa, who was the more threatening one, that walked into the Flaming Cat with a gun and literally robbed them. So the RP, like the RP between these three characters got interesting, and like what really, like, it got so bad to the point that they tracked Harriet down to her house and would take snipe shots at her window, which would make her, Harriet's cop boyfriend, like more and more suspicious. So it got to the point where Harriet called in one of her friends. It got really bad for Harriet because if I remember correctly, Rob wanted to kill off his character. And when he did, it kind of turned into a thing where Susan Dodge came back. Well, it was either Susan Dodge or Karen. I forget which one it was. I don't know. I know Rob brought somebody back, one of his characters back to try to fight these girls and get the heat off of Harriet's back. Sadly, Allison took that person out. They put her in the back of I almost want to say it was his Susan Dodge character. But when the cops put her back in the thing, Allison took a snipe shot and got rid of her. At least that's what people thought. Like Ava, she kind of vanished after she was shot too. Now, what sucked about these girls is they kept tormenting the crap out of Harriet. And it got to the point where Harriet called in some help. And the guy that she called in was not to be messed with. And between the detective and that guy, literally took down all three girls. Allison was the first one to go. Because Allison was so unstable, it was very, very hard for her not to be a target. All you had to do was like call her a name and she would come after you. Jinx was a little smarter, so she stayed hidden. Kayla, well, being a daughter of a mafia, she kind of just was like, oh, you have a deal for me? Okay. Which ended her life. Jinx was mad that her friends were taken out, and that's how Harriet ended up getting a hold of Jinx. Because Jinx was mad that her friends were taken out. She had known these girls since college, and they formed this group to go against all evil of the world. I guess you could say that they had their own little agendas and stuff. Because I mean, you have a girl whose brother was killed, and then even though Kayla was like a mafia daughter, there's a lot to Kayla that people don't know, and why she sticks to herself. And I would get to Kayla's story some other time, because like I said, this is Jinx's story. if you're wondering why I'm walking, I'm trying to think, like I'm trying to tell the story of Jinx, and I want to head down to the trucking place. That is all the way at the dock down here. And I didn't feel like driving, so why not walk? At least I don't mind walking. But and Allison, I told you her story. There's more to Allison too. Allison ended up going to the same college as Jinx, and so did Kayla. And the girls just kind of, it was one of those friendships that just kind of hit it off. So they formed the group that I can never remember the name of. Like, they formed a group, and like, Jinx got hired by a lot of cops and stuff to help them track down criminals and everything. Like, they never asked her how she knew all this stuff, but she just did. And like, that's pretty much like Jinx's story. I mean, yes, on the other server that I once had her in, she had a gruesome, like, death. Like, I mean, really. Never piss off Harriet and her boyfriend as a detective. Because within a week they took down one of the, probably, it was the best, but these three were probably better out of my creations. Like, if you haven't noticed, like, most of my correct characters all have a criminal side. I do have one character that's a detective. I have two that are, well, I have Chloe, who is the co-owner of Flaming Cat. I have Scout, who is a street racer queen. I have Pandora, who like, I have Pandora, who is just your normal 18-year-old girl that wants to party and have fun and stuff. She will race, but not much of a street racer. And then you have Nova, who is a bouncer. You have Ava, who is a lost, like, I'm telling you the old story of them, and Ava's job change. Before Ava was like Nova, Alexandria was my lost character, but I decided to make Ava to keep her out of trouble. She just seems more better lost quality. But pretty much that's Jinx's story. And I plan on trying to find something, like a script or something, that will allow her to do what she's fully meant to do. I just been really lazy. This server, we finally got it fixed, so everything is working good. Had to disable some of the scripts that we had, but it is finally good. And hopefully we can start adding more stuff now that we got rid of the bad ones. Anyways, but I think I'm going to cut. I might actually cut this. Oh, you know I'm tagging this. Oops, wrong one. I keep hitting the wrong button. There we go. Oh, you don't want to see what, you don't want to see what the one dude did to there's this one kid on the server. He's okay. I mean, I have no problem with him. But just he pissed off the wrong group of people. And they literally spray painted his entire shop with their cartel name. And I laughed. Oh my god, did I laugh. And then one of the, like, I was like checking out and it just says like the Ivory Kings. And I go around the building and all of a sudden I just see Let Go Brandon. And if you don't know the story of Let Go Brandon, oh my god. I died laughing. I'm like, oh, why don't you just leave that crap off my server? I hate politics. But yeah, that's what my friend decided to put on the side of his building was like a random. It's like, good job, man. Good job. Anyways, but so I told you the story of Jinx plus some random stuff. Getting her a pupper dog. And yeah. As you can tell, when it comes to me RPN, I'll drive my cars, but sometimes I'll just chill and walk around the map like this. Usually I'm not talking, unless I'm like talking to my friends in VC. But sadly, I think Jinx's story is the only one I'm going to be able to do today. I will try and get Kayla and Pandora's story out sometime later. But I guess for now, I think I'm going to cut this short, and like I always say, we'll be playing with this character some other time, and probably in their RP scenario. So until next time, later everyone.